Beard lovers, in the interest of differentness, it's time for a change.
Oh no, WheezyWaiter going through a crisis again, oh no.
Nope, not at all. Maybe. No. Over the past several months, days, I've been putting up a video every day documenting my lifetimes. No, not my issues of Lifetime magazine. I'm keeping those very private, thank you very much. Sort of a documentary of my everyday life edited together in what I think was an immensely entertaining thrill ride of magical resplendence. Resplendence, because I got the editing skills, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, oops, cut too early. Oh, yeah, was that a donkey? Yeah, well, I made tasks to make my life better. While I was on tour, many of you told me that you have since started exercising, and well, that just warms my belly in an incredibly selfish way. It's good to know that I was useful. It's a win-win. You got healthy, my belly got warm. I suffer from cold belly syndrome. It's medical. But here's the thing, you may have noticed I haven't been putting up videos for the past few weeks. So I got bored, and this tripod got weak. Can't hold up the camera very well. It stopped. Okay, we're good.
Oh no, Weezy going through crisis again.
No! By making videos about my everyday life became about making videos, which were about my everyday life, which were the circle of blah. And there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Lots of people do it to entertaining proportions. But my proportions are different. Hairier. Lumpier. Started feeling like I was making things like I had to. That feeling I had when I was making the old Wheezy videos. The passion went away. The passion of the Craig. Speaking of, do you know Mel Gibson wants to make a Passion of the Christ too? That's the stupidest thing I've ever... So, am I just destined to always come up with new ideas, do them for a while, and then get bored and try something else? No, I think I know what the problem is, and I think I know what the solution is. And I will probably eventually discover that I'm wrong, but let's just revel in the moment. I've been reading this book. I wasn't looking for solutions, I just heard it was good. It's called Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Sinek? I'm not trying to promote a book, I'm just telling you where I got the idea, okay? The book postulates that the biggest, longest-lasting movements, other than bowel, in business and culture started with leaders like Martin Luther King or Steve Jobs who had one thing in common. Your favorite movie was Finding Nemo. Oh my god, so good, right? So good? No, they had a clear, effectively communicated reason why. Everything they did stemmed from their core values and beliefs, and they actually had core values and beliefs. Apple products are good, but there's plenty of comparable competition. Like the Motorola Razr. Hello! Talk about raising the standards. Am I right? No, not that one. No, but there are actual other products that are just as good. But why is Apple always on the forefront? The book argues that they effectively communicate and live by their purpose. Not simply just respond to market trends of the day or manipulate people into buying things with sales gimmicks, but to put forth the perception that they're pushing technology forward. Not accepting the status quo. You could argue whether or not they succeed at that mission, but that doesn't matter. The point is millions of people probably believe it, and that's what keeps them going, and that's what keeps people wanting to work for them. I'd rather work for someone that seems to know what they're doing and where they're going than for Donald Trump, someone else, someone who doesn't. The book also makes the point that often when companies or people succeed, that is where they start to fail. That is where they lose their why. Not their Wi-Fi, although that would be bad as well. It's like Business 101, you gotta have Wi-Fi dinguses. Done. It's so stupid. When I was a wee lad, not a wheeze lad, but a little person, my parents bought a camcorder. That, kids, is a combination camera and recorder, which combined make a camera. Anyway, I made lots of stupid videos, constantly recording things, telling stories, and I loved it. Not much different than what I do now, except that I didn't have a beard. Just kidding, I never not had a beard. Yes, there's older videos that show me without a beard, but that was just a fake face. Or it was beardless clone. Right, beardless clone? That's right. You have a beard. I forgot to shave. Well, get to the alligator pit. See, that's what happens when you lose your reason why. You die in an alligator pit. Anyway, I had the passion for it, and I had a reason why. I wanted to maybe be a filmmaker someday. I was working towards something. In 2007, between shifts waiting tables, I revisited my love for making stupid, silly videos by myself. The purpose this time was in hopes that I could get a job maybe in the entertainment industry. That was my reason why. I kept doing it, and in 2011, the short videos became my job. Success! Hooray! Reason why achieved. Then my reason why became... Keep going, idiot. Keep making this. You've achieved your dream. Don't lose it. So for the past 5 years or so, I have basically been maintaining my achievedness. That's not very inspiring. Simply maintaining leads you down the path of just focusing on numbers. Analytics, popular trends, best practices, pressed practices, effective titles, thumbnails, manipulative tricks to keep the numbers up. And it takes you further and further away from your original reason why, and your reason why starts to just become money and numbers. Which is fine. Anyone can pursue that if they want to. It really bores me, though. There's gotta be other reasons why I do this, otherwise I'll inevitably be bored, and you will too. I mean, I can always say some vague reasons why I do this. Entertainment, making the world a better place, education or whatever. But with no consistent direction, no guiding philosophy or drive, it's hard to stay motivated, and it's hard for you to even know what the heck I'm doing here. I think that's why I keep getting lost. Which is why I have a solution. This board, the tasks for the maintenance and betterment of living, is useful to help one person improve their own life. And it might be good to try to remember this, or your own list, for yourself. And I'm gonna take a picture, don't worry. I'm just pretending to take a picture. I already took the picture. But the time has come for something new. understood so that making entertainment continues retaining an inspired glory board. Or, trust me, Craig, I've figured out an underlying philosophy that will guide me into the future. So let me write it down. Help the living enjoy life. Inspire the living to help the living enjoy life. And enjoy life. There, that is the guiding philosophy of Wheezy Industries. No matter what I do, write a blog, make a video, write a novel, act in something else, write graffiti on a bathroom wall. I totally don't do that. I will try to make sure that everything I do follows this simple premise. If I deviate from that, I will know that I am doing something wrong. That said, going forward, I'm going to try to make at least one video a week. And I'm going to do my best to make sure that video follows these rules. And I'll try not to shake too much when I point. That's a side rule. That's a side goal. So thank you.